to Chinatown, folks. Ha ha ha. Happy New Year. Ready of Things Chinatown Travel and Tour. We tell Chinatown where we go. Ha ha ha. I tough guy here. Our time Chinese New Year. Boom. Muchi muchi firecracky. Ha 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 ha. But you're my last tour of the day, folks. And on my last tour of the day, no hui. I like to let my hair down, drop the phony accents, and be me. Just me. I figure once a day, I've got to be me.
That was Jim Wong-Chu reading from Frank Chin's book, The Year of the Dragon. What's the story with this Guangong stuff? Is it true?
Sure. I'm not surprised that Guangong is the guy that's really behind the all the wealth and all the experience and all the power and all the goodness that's in Chinatown. I mean, Guangong probably is the, he may be the head right now of corporate Chinese North America.
Find that the spirit of Guangong is all around us.
Well, Guangong is looked on more than anything else as an ancestral god. But I think Guangong is a spirit. He's a spirit that's alive. It's much more than simply an effigy or something of the past that you can tell little kids and there's a good story behind it. More than anything else, I think he exemplifies the spirit, and the spirit is what lives. And sometimes you see that spirit, a certain amount of pride, a certain amount of coming out and doing something that's beyond the call of your own duty or your confines, your own station in life, or even your own courage.
What prompted you to write Jimmy the Waiter?
I worked all my life as a waiter, more than any of the other professions inside of a restaurant. And there's something about being a waiter, also being in the service industry, and especially if you're Chinese, is that sometimes the hostility, the bad food, the bad humor, the drunks, for whatever reason, okay, the scorn that's heaped onto you often touches onto the racial barrier. You get called every name under the sun. And especially, it relates to your skin. So there's a rule that in the profession says that you never razz a waiter and you never speak ill of a cook, because you don't know what's going to happen to your food before you get it. Here's to Jimmy the Waiter. I caught him picking his nose and flicking the snot into the cream of mushroom soup. Now that's for calling me a chink. I know him, and he wouldn't hurt a fly, but would think of nothing while serving it up with crackers.
The music of Sean Gunn. Sean Gunn on electric bass. We're back with Sean Gunn. Hey, Sean, what's the story with Guangong?
Guangong is this guy here. Wow, actually Guangong was a tuba player in a New Orleans jazz band at the turn of the century. That's what he was doing last I heard of him anyways. But Guangong gets around. I heard somewhere that these days he's playing electric bass in a rock band. But anyway, this is Guangong's tuba from his old Dixieland band days. It's an ancient recording bass tuba, right? But anyway, but Guangong, in my estimation, is one of the greatest musicians of all time.
What the heck are you doing with Guangong's tuba?
Oh, Guangong has gone on to other things. I don't know. I had heard that he had been playing electric bass, you know, but he gets around, I guess, you know. Got tired of one instrument, right, and just moved on to another, right? Like a lot of musicians, right?
Hey, it's great you got Guangong's tuba, but can you play it for us?
I'll demonstrate the tuba, but wasn't I showing the tuba the other time? Okay, now this here is Guangong's tuba, right? You can see it's quite the instrument, and I salvaged it, right, and actually tried to play it in a clown band, but I realized the weight of this instrument, and they were talking about marching, and I decided, let's not. I think I had rigged up a harness, a bass drum harness, a shoulder harness, but it was still too heavy, right? So, yeah, but it's a huge, it's a double B flat horn. Let's see if I get. Got to warm these things up first, right? A little foreplay like this. Oh, I can't hit that note. What was that? Anyway, enough of old Canada. I don't know. It was supposed to be old Canada. I don't know. Anyway, this is Guangong's own horn, which I haven't really played for. Enough. Sounds like one of your parts.
Sean Gunn with Guangong's tuba. We'll be back right after this brief message, so stay tuned and hang in there as we search for the spirit of Guangong. I gotta be me.